Hello, hello, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XI. This is actually a back-to-back recording, so dicks, but yeah, we're about to have to fight the Spite Wardens. So there's a couple of caveats to the battle, like Lilissette's going to be in there and she's not allowed to die. We got to fight both of them at the same time. They're both black mages, but also have extraordinarily strong weapon skill type moves. And it's going to be Aquila, as well as Haudrale. So we've got our work cut out for us. This is probably one of the hardest level 75 story battles. Not the hardest, but one of the hardest. These Spite Wardens will rue the day you put me into such a foul mood. Alright, so I'm not sure if she's gonna like run in and try to attack them immediately. Hopefully not. Let's see. Say it'd be a good choice. We just want to win, so like. I think we want to take Almia out. I think double march will be a pretty good choice. And if Lilisette will allow us to, we will full buff ourselves here. And we'll put Protected Shell on her as well. We want Bar Paralyzed. Aquila, he's going to use that gunshot move you've seen him use in every cutscene, the thing he shot Rage Lease with. But it's AoE in this and inflicts paralysis. So if we can cut down on the duration of our paralysis, that'd be great. And also for that reason, we want to take out Aquila first. I think they both have access to black magic, but Aquila has access to the Gothries, whereas Haudrale has a basically Fell Cleave type move, but with a sword called Savage Sword Hand, which I think is probably one of the coolest motherfucking sword things I've ever heard. Or like, I wish that we had that instead of like fucking Circle Blade. It'd be very nice. Put Phalanx on the line roll. I'll probably go ahead and haste Matsui P. Let's see. And then, yeah, I guess we'll just go with the element of the day. I don't think either of the Spite Wardens absorb anything, so more power to less, I suppose. And now, I guess we'll start out by putting Bio 3 on Haudrale, and then attacking Aquila. Lilissette's gonna go for the first one we go for. And, oh, we interrupted his sleep too, I like that. And we're gonna want to watch Lilissette's health. If she dies, we lose. So she really does take precedence. Not sure why he's getting HP back. Does he get HP back when like? Oh, he must like have some fucking weird thing I don't know about that's not told on the wiki page at all. Oh, that does knockback as well, huh? Well, that's not cool. Oh, I missed the skill chain window, whatever. Lilisette's full. That's good, at least. Sensual Dance. I don't know what that was supposed to give us, but it had no effect on us for some reason. Oh wait, my in spells? Or that's what's healing? Wait, maybe... What the heck? I'm very confused. Oh, there's Savage Sword Hand. That looks a little bit different than I remember it. Okay, Lilisette is fine. Oh, Jesus. Come on, get the remedy off, please. Remedy off, please. Ah, Jesus. I don't want to use that super re-raiser. Okay, we got Haudrale. We still have to fight with Aquila. And unfortunately, we're like out of trusts. And I don't know how his absorption stuff works. But we can try. Okay, we're healing him again somehow. I really don't know how that works. Ow. I try to move him back towards the door, I guess. I don't know. I guess, if anything, we can always, oh dear. Oh, maybe Lilisette can take him on. Probably not, though. This is really unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, I think she's going to lose. Unless we can wake up and save her ass. Oh, she woke us up for her. Awesome. Awesome. Let's get over here and give him a 300% Savage Blade because we can. I guess we could, Nah, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Wait, why is he recovering HP? I don't understand. I don't understand what's causing him to recover HP. What is this? Oh, I think we got him. I think we got him. Ha! Suck it. One try, barely. Whew, I didn't think that was going to work out. At the BG Wiki, it literally doesn't say anything about him absorbing damage, and I don't remember that. All I remember was back in the day, we had the Paladin hold Aquila on top of the stairs, and a healer keep him up, and everyone else killed Haudrale in the center room with Lilisette. It seems we were overmatched. No, this can't be true. It isn't fair. How could we lose to those weaklings? Lose to weaklings like them? Champions of the Dawn. Be it forgotten past or distant future, our paths may yet cross. Your reality shall be consumed. When that time comes, we shall see you in the void. Haudrale, have you ever wondered what the two of us are like in their world? Splendid mortal, thine ardent rage doth please me well. Go forth, my knight, and set thy soul ablaze amidst the quenchless flames of Asgarth. Portia, Sir Ragelease. No, I've been saying it all wrong. Father, Mother! I see you've taken it upon yourself to deprive me of 2 playing pieces. But no matter. Victory is never without sacrifice. Oh, they got cool face tats. What? No, please tell me this isn't happening. It would appear we still lack for 1 Spite Warden. That's... Aw, shit. It's the Calmwind of their world, huh? Someone who requires absolutely no introduction. My final Spite Warden, Calmwind. had wanted Calmwind for myself from the moment I first laid eyes on him. And when a woman desires something, she will stop at nothing until her heart is sated. No, this is like... Nightmare. Aw, he's got some bitch and greaves, though. Huh. Lilisette, steady now, lass. Be strong. Like bull. Calmwind. Oh. What? Oh, shit. Yeah, the goddess have mercy. Did I not warn you that the future would choose me? Yeah. Lilisette's been devoured. Calmwind, it's far too dangerous to linger here. We retreat for now. Withdraw. Our pieces are now complete. Father, Mother, we are a family united once more, each of us there for another and needful times. Unlike the compassionless kingdom that saw fit to cast you out, here you shall never be met with abandonment. Now, if you would hear the plight of your daughter, she would beg a boon of you. That meddlesome cat, its insufferable companion, and the malefic will of Altana. It is my heart's desire that these thorns in my side be forever expunged from reality, for all time. It shall be done. Man, and Altana ain't saying shit. Remember how she actually literally cried on us at the end of Chains of Parmathia? But it seems at this juncture she ain't doing jack or shit. So basically now we finally have unlocked the final nation missions. Has the world made its choice? Is this the end of the future you have fought tooth and nail to preserve? Dun 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 dun! Man, I'm glad I had those remedies and those vial elixirs. Damn, I really thought I was gonna lose, or at least die. I thought what might happen was I thought that Aquila, like I would get him low with that final Savage Blade. Well, that Savage Blade with my Icarus Wing, I mean. And then he'd kill me, and Lilisette would finish him off. But it looks like we finished him off regardless. I wonder what was causing him to sometimes, you know, our hits were restoring his HP. Something to do with elements, I think, or at least magic damage. Maybe the other wiki has some info on that. I'd like to at least know. See, this is what's become of the older storylines, though. The newer information just says, oh, you have item level gear already, so you were just two-shotting them anyway. But, let's see. We're level 75, and level 75 era gear, so, you know. Wanderer of Time is our title now? Huh. That's kind of a cool title. Let's see. Apparently Aquila has a death spell. I don't think he used it on us, though. Haudrale will fight with a one-handed sword and cast tier 2 spells on himself. He does not appear to cast any other spells. When Haudrale taunts the party in /say, he will temporarily absorb magic damage, similar to Aquila's physical absorption ability. Okay, so they just have that, and we were supposed to be watching the log. I wonder what they said, though. I want to see if we can see it. We should be able to see it at some point. Let's see. Because it happened several times. Okay, there's that. But what did Haudrale say? Those who would imperil our cause must be eliminated. So it's not even really a taunt. Just when they say something, that's when they can start absorbing. Aquila said "pow," and that's when he uses Altair Bullet. And then, but what does he say before he starts absorbing? Detritus that would befall time must be removed. Those. That's what he said before Savage Sword Hand. Sorry, I'm kind of like, this is kind of boring. I just, like, the wiki didn't say anything about this on BG Wiki, and only this other wiki told me so I'm curious to see. Okay, so he said "pow," and that's always what he says before Altair Bullet. Okay, so Calmwind hits Aquila recovers, but what did he say? Oh, here's a little big something I've prepared for you. Okay, so, well, now we've got more nation missions we can do. And I guess we might as well do them, because, I mean, they're technically level 80, because this was the last level 75 mission. I believe it came out in the late spring, if I'm remembering. Yeah, I just looked this up the other night, but if I'm remembering right, it came out in late spring of 2010. And the 80 cap came out in early summer, in June of 2010. And that was the same point at which they gave us the level 80 cap. So from here on out, we could actually just go level up and start raising all our jobs and breaking the level cap and whatnot. Of course, we could soldier on and try to do the rest of the Wings of the Gods at 75. Although honestly, I don't think it's possible. The next nation missions I can probably get done at 75, but the next actual mission fight, which is I think 46 out of 54 for Wings of the Gods missions, it's very similar to Divine Might. You see how Lilith just got 4 Spite Wardens. You know, she has Larzos, she has Evil Calmwind, she has Ragelise and Portia. You have to fight all 4 of them at the same time. They have HP values roughly similar to the Archangels in Divine Might, and they all have 2-hour abilities of some sort. And there's also some sort of Doom ability that I think Portia has. And so, like, I was reading on... I like, looked forward the other night because I got curious. I was trying to pump myself up to continue this Let's Play. Because it is kind of starting to drag in my mind now that I'm working full-time again. Like, it's not that I don't want to do it, it's just like... It takes a lot of energy to, you know... Like, I know I'm not really, like, offering the best commentary here, but it does take a lot of energy to do this. So, it's been kind of wearing on me in addition to work. But, I read on the old wiki and the testimonials that somebody at level 75 on Bard, using soul voice buffs on trusts, was able to kill, with wipe re-raise strat, was able to beat the next Wings of the Goddess mission. But I honestly am not sure if I believe that, because, I mean, I'd have to look at the patch history again, but I think with the level 80 cap, we got 5 or 6 cutscene missions for Wings of the Goddess, and the last 2 nation missions. But I don't think we got missions 46 to 54. And then the 85 cap came out. And by the time Wings of the Goddess ended, all of the Abyssia expansions had come out, which was actually by the end of 2010. December 2010, the last Abyssia expansion came out, and the level cap was raised to level 90 then. And that's when Wings of the Goddess ended, and the reward item you get from Wings of the Goddess from the final fight is a level 90 earring that is called the Moonshade earring. It's the earring that Lilisette wears. And it's a really good earring. And you get to choose the stats you put on it. But yeah, like, the reward is level 90. I don't know, I think at this point we might be better off segueing into other content for a little bit and then breaking the level cap. And so I think that's what I'm gonna do. But I guess let's for now, you know, in the current time here, let's go ahead and try to do these nation missions. Because I know for a fact they're level 80. And, like, I think we could handle them at 75 with trusts, just because of how powerful trusts are. And the fact that we have, like, every job 75, so we have 22 different ways we can approach things. Although, to be honest, about 13 or 14 of those ways are approaching it by attacking it and hitting it as hard as possible. Like warriors like that, monks like that, thieves like that, dark knights like that. Beastmasters like that, rangers like that, samurais like that, dragoons like that, ninjas like that. Blue Mage, Corsair, Puppet Master, they're all like that. Like, oh, apparently we need an elixir, like a regular elixir. We should be able to buy one from the Curio Moogle. I should have looked at this ahead of time here. Honestly, though, I didn't think I was gonna win against the Spite Wardens in a single try. So, yeah, go figure. Yeah, the way I figure it though, if we couldn't, if with NPC helper Lilisette, as well as like all our trusts, we could barely beat 2 Spite Warrens in a fight that was made during level 75 cap. I really don't see how any level 75 combination could beat a fight that came out at the level 90 cap. Like I just don't. I'm not sure if I believe that testimonial or not. And I guess we could find out. Like we could stay 75 and move up and see if we can do it. There's no harm in trying, and I don't mind putting off. You know, obviously I don't mind putting off. Just you know, breaking the level cap. There's no skin off my knees, because you know we're still cataloging the game, and our level won't make any difference for cutscenes. Which, other than these nation missions, all of the next actual Wings of the Gods missions, they are they're just cutscenes. It's more like a Do Lilisette, the one we're currently parked on. It's 38. And so that gives us 8 missions that are just cutscenes and running around. So we could easily get up to the next fight and see if it's possible for us to win with any of the jobs we have to choose from. The wiki, like I said, the old wiki says that it was possible, or is possible, for level 75 Bard with the trusts. But it doesn't specify the Bard's gear, it didn't specify the Bard's songs, other than making note that you use Pianiassimo to put Knight's Mean on your tank trust. It didn't specify what food you're using, it didn't specify what the gear's like. I mean, obviously our gear on Bard is actually really stellar. We have basically the best level 75 setup we could have, because we have a Mandau that's been augmented with Trials of the Magians. Which, by the way, the current the Trials of the Magians actually first came out right around this time in the game's history. That same year, 2010. So, we're still era accurate, even with these augments on our relic weapons. Oh, I'm blabbing and blabbing and blabbing and not showcasing content. It just kind of helps me to talk it out, though. Alright, Gentle Tiger, lay it on me. Oh, there you are, Calmwind. Volker's been looking all over for you. Says he's got an urgent matter about Captain Clara to discuss. I'm not privy to the details, but you'd best head inside straight away. Ah, Calmwind, you've come. Excellent. I owe you a debt of gratitude for your service the other day. Thanks in no small part to your efforts, our forces have gained the upper hand in Zarkabard. As for the Mithril Musketeers, we'll be taking advantage of this situation to redouble our efforts in pursuit of Captain Clara. Nicholas, if you would. Yes. First, let us review what we've gleaned so far. It is clear beyond a shadow of a doubt that our erstwhile leader, or whatever is posing as her, is in league with the Confederate in some capacity. Therefore, it stands to reason that she has ensconced herself deep in the stronghold of our foe. Yes, in Castles of all. The Allied forces will be mounting a siege effort on the castle, and we'll be moving out to join them. This should afford us the perfect opportunity to track down the captain. Allow me to be blunt, Calmwind. Our mission will take us to the very heart of enemy territory, right under the Shadow Lord's twisted nose. There is no guarantee that we will escape with our lives, and yet we would have no other fight at our side. Will you stand with us? Until the end, baby. Although I'm kind of confused. How are you guys going to join the Operation Snowstorm if it's already failed? Or is the Alliance not daunted? Are they just like, yeah, we still have enough troops to make another go at it? Thank you, Calmwind. Ever the stalwart ally you are. If we are settled, then let us be off. Action, not talk, will win the day. Calmwind, a moment if you would. I will speak frankly with you. My conscience does not sit well about being forced to work together with Zaid. The man we once called a comrade has been revealed to be not more than a cold-blooded murderer. Oh, shut the fuck up, Nicholas. You're a piece of shit. Were it not a direct order from the President, I would have excused myself from this mission. Mark my words, as soon as we are finished, I will not so much as look at that man in the eye again for as long as I live. Because you're a little punk bitch. Nicholas. In any event, standing around here chatting will get us no closer to any answers. We must make for Castle's Fall. See to your preparations and join us as soon as you are ready. I need not remind you that time is of the essence. The truth will not elude our grasp at this time. Alright, so we've got to go to Castle's Fall, which we can take the book warp to. But yeah, I really don't understand why the nation quests were set after the failed Operation Snowstorm. I mean, I guess the Allied forces aren't giving up. It makes sense, right? Like, we didn't commit literally every single legion to the effort. We're not just going to lay down and die. But at the same time, it's really weird to see them say, oh yeah, we're launching a super awesome siege of Castles of All, and it's just like, didn't we already do that and just fail like 2 days ago, man? Sometimes the consistency between quests and missions in this game, even if they're revolving around the same thing, they have the continuity of silly putty. Sometimes. Ah, there you are, Calmwind. I was starting to get worried about you. What's this? Volker, look over there. Is that the Hydra Corps? Nah, that's not the Hydra Corps. Seems we're not the only cloak and dagger outfit in these parts. Perhaps they have some information to share. Grrr. Lecky Shamin, huh? I swear, no sooner you kill one of these fiends than one of their buddies slithers in and take its place. Allenberg. You can ill afford to engage the grunts one by one, incapacitate them quickly, and falter not in your advance. Got it. You hear that back there? Boss said less twiddling your thumbs, more tongue-tying and leg clamping. That's a Roger, ma'am. How about one of these? But that's white magic. That came from the white mage. That's silence. Oh, and that's bind. Stay your advance, Val. Oh wait, you're not foes. Who are you, and what brings you to this disagreeable environs? I am Volker of the Republican Army. These are my companions. If I could ask a moment of your time, Captain, have you by chance seen a human woman in these parts? Tall, with auburn hair, and imposingly armed when last we saw her. Volker, is it? Allenberg of the Hydra Corps. Oh, it is the Hydra Corps. I must say, this is an inauspicious time in Vineyard to be conducting a search. I fear I've seen naught in these halls but foul creatures and ample colonies of mold. Perhaps my subordinates have encountered your quarry. A warrior at last dressed to impress, you say? Afraid the only one around here who fits that description is yours truly. I see. My apologies, friend, but it seems you will have to find your clues elsewhere. Now, if you'll excuse us, we must... Wait, 'tis a stab in the dark. The chance that imp might be holding a secret or two. I'd sooner skewer it than trust a word of its vile tongue, but in desperate times... Captain Ellenberg, sir! We've come upon a hidden passage above, behind the stone structure in the northeast chamber. Passage, you say? Is this the entrance we seek, or merely a snare laid by our foe? The game is afoot. You must be off, friend. May your search bear fruit. Very well then, let's see what this shifty little devil knows. Thanks, buddy. Not to be greedy or nothing, but maybe you could unbind me too while you're at it? Why, it would be my pleasure, my vertically challenged friend. Right after you tell us what we need to know, that is. Oh, so we got ourselves a wise guy, eh? Well, I ain't seen no red-haired human broad, so if you ain't gonna unbind me, why don't you just make like a treant and leave? Ahem. I'll warn you once. Concealing information from us may prove hazardous to your health. Whoa, whoa there, Mr. Bandana Man. Flap can't talk about what Flap ain't seen, you know. You disappoint me, friend. And here I thought you were a more cooperative sort. Let's not write him off so quickly, Nicholas. I'm sure he just needs the proper encouragement. Yikes! And I thought you were supposed to be the good guys. Alright already, I'll talk, or rather my buddies will. What's this? There are others of your ilk here? Yeah, that's right. Maybe you seen him around? Like me, only a bit more pallid and sickly-like. The boss don't let him outside much, you see. There I go burping again. I swear I ain't got nothing more for you. I suspect he's telling the truth for once. Seems we've no recourse but to seek out our cronies, or his cronies. Very well, let's split up and see what we can uncover. Castle Keep is fraught with dangers. Should you find the opposition to be more than you can handle, return to the Baileys and regroup. Now wait one lousy second there, Mr. I eat bookworms for breakfast. I thought we had a deal. Ah, right you are. Here, I've just a spell for you. Now you done it, Flap. Sold out your buddies without even a single lousy beast coin to show for it. Good thing those three have a couple of tricks up their sleeves. They'll be sure to tell those meddlers everything. Everything but the truth, that is. Now, to go give the boss the dope on our intruders, maybe he'll even give me a raise. That's strange. I already got my beauty rest for today. Wait, he didn't. I oughta... Did Nikolaus somehow poison... somehow slept them with a race? Huh, that's interesting. Okay, so we're gonna whip our trusts out just in case we get aggro. We are in a dangerous place after all. And apparently, since Halver existed back during the war and supposedly fought in it, let's grab him too. Okay, so now we've got to go to G7, G10, and H10 on the first map. So... Oh, but... It's in the keep. It's in the keep, not in the Baileys. So, we'll take the book warp back, and then we'll take the... home point warp to the throne room. Okay, so we're in the keep now. We're in the right place. Although it's on the first map, so we actually got to travel down. Did I grab out last time? Man, my short-term memory is fucking jack shit. No, it was Halver, wasn't it? So we've got to go all the way downstairs. And we might aggro some of these true sight things like the imps or the Titanotars. Or we might not. Yeah, so I guess what I'll do is I'll do these nation quests, and then I'll try advancing Wings of the Goddess as far as it can be advanced at 75, and if we can beat the next mission, great, and if we can't, then I'll just break the level cap and show off other portions of the game and come back to it. Or break the level cap, come back to it, then show off other portions of the game. There's a lot more to show off. Believe you and me. Like, we haven't even been in Abyssia yet. If I break the level cap, I can do the Void Walker Notorious Monsters, although the gear we're able to get from them won't matter at item level. Though, it would be cool to show them off. I mean, they come with new titles. I don't know how long it would take, honestly. Because the way it works is you get this Abyssite from this guy in Rulud Gardens. It's a key item. And then he basically, or well, you basically you go to the zones, any zone, and you find the Void Walkers by kneeling. Or resting, rather. And then you kill them, and then you have a chance for your key item Abyssite to change into a colorful Abyssite or whatever. And then after that, you gain access to more specific zones. And you try to get it to change again into a different colored Abyssite. And then that gives you access to a harder Notorious Monsters. And eventually your Abyssite will turn into a black Abyssite. And that's what lets you kneel and rest and find Yilbegan. And the cool thing about Voidwalker Notorious Monsters is they're like interdimensional Notorious Monsters. And they ignore the rules of time. So they can be found in all of the present day zones that are in the Middlelands and all of the Wings of the Goddess Middleland zones as well. And so you can fight Yilbegan just about anywhere. And I've never actually fought him before. I fought his type of dragon before. It's like a Darkstar Grandworm or something like that. It has a unique model, although I think it shares frame with, ultimately, with the other Grandworms, although I don't actually know. But it has an invisible health bar that only shows up every now and then. it can absorb damage during certain, I think like whether its wings are up or down or something, or broken or not. There's something weird about that. Like it has a weird, like a bunch of weird, I guess, mechanics you might want to call them. Rather than just like the normal great worms, you know, they fly and land, and when they're flying, their attacks are magical and whatnot. Gargoyle eye, how about that? I don't know what elements gargoyles are, like, weak or strong against. Thunder's always a good bet when you don't know. As far as what's most effective, I mean. Also, I believe, interestingly, if I remember correctly, only the final Bastok Nation missions take you back into Castles of All S. And this made a lot of people who were Bastokan actually have a hard time getting through the rest of the Wings of the Goddess at the time. At least until they got Abyssia's here later on. But me and my friends were on the cutting edge. We did this at level 80. And back then, honestly, level 80 was probably a bit weaker than level 75 is now. Just because of the way weapon skill calculations have changed. Overall. Someone is just like messaging me like crazy on Discord. It's probably my brother. Let's see. G7, so that's like the northeast section here. A little bit annoying. We're probably gonna have to fire way through more gargoyles, but whatever. Tried to get through with it with as little aggro as possible, but all this door opening is kind of rough. Like back in the day, you might just sacrifice a single person, like your thief. You might have them flee through here and aggro everything while everyone else runs behind. And then once you get up to the point where they either die or can't go anymore, or like you get past all the aggro stuff, you would just raise them up. That was like the fastest way through. Alternatively, if you had the time, you could fight your way through every piece of aggro. I can't remember what me and my friends did. Pretty sure we did the thief thing, but I might be remembering wrong. Obviously, we don't have the option of just fleeing through, and I mean, technically we do. We could bring re-raise. We could bring re-raise and just run through and die, but like, we've got 3 imps we gotta get through this shit and talk to, so That wouldn't really be a wise course of action, in my opinion. Better to just fight what we have to and try to sneak past other stuff. Okay. Alright, you little bastard. Where are you? Ricky. Okay. So, he's gonna tell us shit. That's gonna be a lie, right? Step right up, mister. Now don't tell me you're looking for a Hume broad. No, don't tell me you're looking for a Hume broad. But, yeah, tall, sword on her hip? Sure, I know where she's lying low. Afraid that information's classified. Beastman and Hellspawn only, you see. Hey, the Shadow Lord makes the rules around here, not me. Of course, I might be able to make an exception for a friendly chap who brought me one elixir. Whoa, now, what's with the cynical stare? Could it be that you don't trust me? I'm wounded, deeply like. Why, I couldn't tell a lie if you paid me. Well, it depends on how much. Ah, fine, don't believe me now. No skin off my wings. Okay, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at this wiki's discussion page to see stuff. Okay, so I'm just gonna we have to talk to at least one of the other imps to see what they say, I guess. That one said he was honest, right? So that's what you got to pay attention to, I guess. It's like one of those, you know, two heads on the path or whatever, and one says, you know, I always tell the truth, or I always tell the truth, and the other one says, I always lie. And then they ask you which one of us is actually the liar or whatever. It's kind of like that, except there's three of them, and one of them will eventually give themselves away. At least I think. I could be wrong. I don't know. This wiki is saying something about scenario A. Presumption. Only one imp is telling the truth, the rest are liars. Goal. Find contradictions to determine the liars. So we just talked to... what was it? Ricky. And he said... did he say he was honest? I don't really see it. Now we're gonna have to run past orcs, it looks like. So we're probably gonna aggro orcs. Let's try not to. Let's see. We gotta go to, I think it's G10 and H10. So yeah, this corner and the other corner, basically. Kind of weird to me that some of the Shadow Rain orcs are black. Like the ones wearing armor are green still, but the ones not wearing armor are black. It's very strange. Dance, damn it. Aw, damn it. Looks like we're in for a fight. That's okay. Surely they're not any stronger than the Royal Guard was in Devoy. So here's what we do. Sleep some of them. So we slept two of them. That's what we'll have to settle for now. We'll just go full tilt on the damage here. Honestly, I should probably have Shigaree Z out instead of Halford, but whatever. about killing that ranger that's awake. I really love Volker's sword stance. I wish we got a sword stance like that. Excuse me, Mom. Alright, we made the magic first window. I love it when I make the magic first window. Alright. So we fought and killed a bunch of orcs. Now we're talking to Raki. What's he gonna say? Oh look, another allied soldier. How dreadfully exciting. Let me guess, you're searching for someone who need my help? Oh, will the fun ever stop? Does it look like I'm running a charity here? Bring me one elixir, then we can talk if I feel like it. Look at that expression on your face. Why, it's as if you don't trust me. Why should I trust you? Here's a free tip. Don't judge an imp by its cover. My buddy to the north likes to talk, but he couldn't tell the truth if his life depended on it. Trust me or don't trust me. I don't lose any sleep over not helping a wingless one. Okay, so he said the one we just talked to, which was the one up north, is a liar. So that implies that this imp is not a liar, right? Of course, it's only an implication, so it's not necessarily the truth. Okay. Now we just gotta go to the southeast corner room, I believe. Oh, no, I don't want to cast refresh again. I want spectral jig, damn it. I want spectral jig, and I want my default magic position to be on invisible. Thank you very much. So the wiki's giving us 3 scenarios. We will figure it out, perhaps, maybe, sort of, kind of, in a way. Assuming we don't aggro every orc in here, except we're aggroing every orc in here. Smooth move, X-Lax. Oh, that Vorpal Blade was pathetic there, Volker. Some of the trusts that I'd really like to use, because I really like the character, suck. Which is a real damn shame, honestly. Aw, you missed. Oh well. Alright. And the fact that these orcs are called Imperial Guards sometimes, that just makes me think that the orcs think they have an empire going. It's a little weird. Okay. Okay. Yes, you have business with me, do you? You look for a human woman. Maybe I don't know where she is, maybe I don't. Either way, too bad. Boss would have Roki's tail for blabbing our secrets. To a wingless one, see? Or maybe you make it worth my while. Bring Rocky one shiny elixir, perhaps? Shiny elixir, yes. Rocky tell you everything you know. You meet my friend Ricky, yes? Northwest of here? He's smart. He honest, too. You trust Rocky, yes? Rocky no lie to no one. Okay, so they both talked about the North Imp. And the one to the west said the North Imp lies. This one says the North Imp tells the truth. But Rocky, he says he doesn't lie to anybody, right? So if he doesn't lie, and the North Imp also doesn't lie, then that means we have, I believe scenario A. So I think we want to give the elixir to we give the elixir to that second imp we talked to. I mean, I could be wrong, but I mean, even if I am, I guess all I have to do is go and get another elixir and come back, which will take some time, that's for sure. But yeah, I think it's the second imp. I think it's the imp we talked to second. Racky or whatever. I think we got scenario A according to the wiki. Wait a second. Oh, okay, yep. Orcish aggro. Man, even though we're from Bastok, I feel like we always wind up fighting the orcs. Let's see. magic burst that, but you just killed him outright. Ooh, Volker's using Warrior's Charge. Followed by Fast Blade. I guess it's actually not that bad of a weapon skill to use it on. I mean, Fast Blade is actually fairly heavily modified by TP. And if it weren't for its stat modifiers being relatively low, because I think it's only like 20% dex, 20% strength. Yeah, it's actually a fairly strong weapon skill. But it's a shame that he didn't just use like, you know, like Savage Blade or something, or... Are you following me, dude? Or are you just... Let's see. So I think we have scenario A according to the wiki, and I think that means that Raki is our correct imp. Oh, how splendid, an elixir. Am I supposed to give you a round of applause or something? Oh, the Hume woman? Yeah, I saw her up above in the southwest chamber, or somewhere around there. I'd tell you more if I knew or cared. Beats me why the boss needs a Hume for his plans. If he's having fun, more power to him. Go see for yourself and leave me alone. That'd be just super. Calmwind, did you truly get one of these shifty little fiends to talk? Yeah, bruv. I bow to your superior interrogation skills. Yeah, bow to my dick, Nicholas, and get the fuck out of the Mythril Musketeers, you piece of shit. I'll run up Volker and the others. We rendezvous at the location of which the imp spoke. Be safe, Calmwind. I don't remember hating Nicholas in the past, but I really must have been like phoned out on the specifics of what was going on. Because like, I honestly did remember that Zayda's Darksteel Hurricane, like, they made it pretty obvious too. But I, for some reason, completely forgot that Nicholas becomes a little bitch and it's like, I could never work with Zayd ever again. Because I'm Nicholas, I'm a little bitch. Something I don't remember. Maybe it's almost consumed my memory in real life. Ooh, I can potentially magic burst that, but I think I already missed the window, honestly. Yeah, I missed the window. I really need to make a macro, like a couple of macros, one for like ice and one for thunder. And that way, even if I don't switch into my nuking setup in time, I get the magic bursts more often. I mean, when I'm expecting them, I get them pretty much every time. But I've been kind of like not ready for them. And I mean, on monsters only this strong, the monster dies half the time before I can actually magic burst. Honestly, it only really sort of matters for stuff like Sky Gods, stuff that I have to fight really hard against. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I love the music in here. I love the music pretty much everywhere in Final Fantasy XI. But there really is something, you know, they really nailed creepy perfectly for this place. Oh, whoa, oh, it's because of my Crimson Scale Mail, isn't it? These are demons. I haven't seen that happen in a while. off dark sauces here. Oh, she was unaffected. Well, shucky darn. I guess I should make sure that I'm supposed to come right up here first. Let's see. Whether you're right or wrong, the elixir is not consumed. However, if you choose incorrectly, you must wait until the next game day. Zoning not necessary, and speak to the imps again to figure out which imp is the correct one. It may have changed from the previous day. Examine the mystery spot at the southwest room of G9 on the third map with the teleport. The map with the teleporters for a cutscene. Drop down and use the center teleporter, then examine the displaced block for another cutscene and your reward. Okay, okay. Can do, can do. Although I was pretty sure I was going to have to fight a crazy powerful gargoyle for some reason. But maybe that's the next mission. Maybe I'm forgetting. Yeah, there's this gargoyle we gotta fight, I'm pretty sure. And, this is like a level 80 mission. And back in the day, even at level 80, that gargoyle was so evasive, and the spell Distract did not exist. And my friend Ramses did not like using food. As well as the people who were with us for these missions, they were actually kind of like second string people from our link shell rather than the people I would prefer to have gone with. But it was because everyone in the link shell had different nation missions, and so the only reason I got my friend Ramses on board was he was actually trying to do all of the nation missions. He had actually already done all of the Sandiorian missions, so he wanted to do Bastox, and I hadn't yet done Bastox, and he was going to do Windurst after Bastox. So he made a little static with me and these other second string people from the link shell. And we did the Bastox missions together. And then we did the Windurst, or Nation Quest rather. Nation Quest together. In the Wings of the Goddess era. But then I was on my own for Sandioria. And I did get it done eventually, but it wasn't until quite a while later. I think the level cap was 99. And I had a little bit of difficulty doing it because item level didn't exist yet. And I had to make use of some very powerful gear from Abyssia that when you wear it, it gives you re-raise 3. So G9 on the third map. So G9, that's the very southern, the northern section of the southern teleporter room. These demons are so big that, like, I think they're like, they make me think that they're notorious monsters. And Volker is actually legitimately making me sad, though. Weapon skills are so weak. No wonder they gave them to us early. Looks like I capped accolades. Wasn't expecting to do that anytime soon. But I guess I could go trade that in before the end of the week and make a mill. Beef up my guild reserves. I was actually strongly considering making another relic, but at this point I don't think I should, because the relics are a lot of work. They're going to be a lot of work with the kill shot trials and the other trials that come later. And since we're about to break the level cap anyway, like within the next few videos I'll have broken the level cap and have leveled. And I'm probably just going to level to 99. I might even try doing it on screen. EXP is pretty fast. And like, I might just devote a couple of videos to leveling just to show off the level caps. I don't know, like, because they're very simplistic quests, honestly. Okay, so I think that's what we want. Because there's nothing like fighting Matt ever again. It's like, I think the first limit break is like trade in 15 merit points and like 5 kindred crests or something. And then it's like, after that, it's the same song, second verse. You trade in merit points or kindred quests to the nomad Moogle that stands next to Matt or something. Calmwind, did you find the captain? No. Why, those sneaky little devils. I told you we should have given them a little extra encouragement. Well, well, it seems we have ourselves a Musketeers reunion. Captain! We come for answers. You will tell us who or what you are. My, such harsh words for the woman who saved your life. Silence, foul thing. I do not recall being saved by the likes of you. What have you done with the true Captain Clara? Ever the stubborn one, I see. Shall I show you the wound I suffered saving your ungrateful hide? The wound that still burns to this day? But our reunion will have to wait until another day. It would appear the mouse has sprung up our trap. Till we meet again. She's going through a lot of scrolls of instant warp. What did she mean, Zaid? What exactly happened between you and the captain at Busadine? As talkative as ever, I see. Still, could that have been the true Captain Clara all along? Impossible. The Clara we knew would never. I must have the truth. We follow her. Follow her, but we've no idea where she's gone. She could be raising a toast to the Shadow Lord in his banquet room, for all we know. I think not, friend. Do you recall her parting words? Something about a mouse springing a trap? But what trap? That could mean anything. No, it couldn't be. Yes, that sentry from the Hydra Corps seemed all too pleased with his discovery. Behind a stone structure in the northeast chamber, was it? We must make for there right away. Just a moment, Volker. What is it, Nicholas? We've got not much time, so make it brief. With your permission, I would like to stay behind to inspect this chamber. If the mutterings of those imps are to be believed, their leader is plotting something in these parts. If Captain Clara is truly in league with these demon spawn, we might very well find evidence here. I shall remain as well. It would be unwise to operate alone in such a perilous place. Very well, I trust the two of you to get to the bottom of this. Zaid, Calmwind, with me now. There's a clue right here under our noses. I can smell it. The question is where? Nicholas, over here. You found something? Okay, so basically we just have to go back to the teleporter, go to the next room, and there should be a displaced block. I wish the sneak would go ahead and wear off. Wear off sneak, wear off sneak, wear off sneak. Come on now. Dear God, They must have that shit start blinking at like 30 seconds left. This is ridiculous. Go away. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Yeah, we got to examine the displaced block now, and the fastest way is to hop down and to the teleporter again. All clear here as well, Captain. Impossible. There must be something we overlooked. Tear the walls apart if you must. I want... Like moths drawn to a flame, so too are rats drawn to the murk. You! Who goes there? Identify yourself at once. If I were you, I'd worry less about me and more about your own well-being. Care to put up a fight? It's been so long since we've been properly entertained. Captain! Well, if it isn't the meddling musketeers, another pack of rodents who couldn't resist the bait. All the better, vermin are so much more easily dispatched en masse. Ha, bold words from a traitorous wench. But will you have the same swagger with the blade in your breast? Hydras fall in! For Altena! That guard has a or a blade. It would appear our fortunes have reversed. Bah, useless, the lot of them. It seems we'll have to settle this. Captain? What in the goddess's name is happening here? Easy there, boss. It could be another trap. Captain, look beneath you! Why, this is... demonic possession? Good goddess! Dude, it's huge. Or at least imposing. Hydras, retreat! Retreat at once! Flee, friends! Flee while you still can! It's no use! My comrades, save yourselves! What is this place? It would seem that woman carried us to safety, but to what end? Was she not fighting alongside our enemy but a moment prior? And that kindred, clearly we are dealing with forces beyond our comprehension. That was the woman of which you spoke. I see. I know not what errand brings you here, but you would do well to forget here and leave this wretched place far, far behind. But forgive me, I overstepped my bounds. To follow her into the very heart of darkness. Clearly this woman means much to you. In any event, you have our gratitude. Please accept this in return for your aid. It has served my Hydras well in battling the Dark Hordes. I trust it shall do the same for you. And now I must be off in search of my men. Our enemy's defenses are at their strongest in these halls. Wandering them alone is the sure way to a quick demise. Your friends must be in the vicinity as well, and the goddess leads you safely to their side. Alright, and Allenberg gave us the Sanctus Rosary. And now what this does is it doesn't look like much, right? It's level 75, enhances Demon Killer effect, Darkness Resistance plus 20, MP plus 10, Defense plus 3. Well, not only does it give, I think it's 5% Demon Killer, but more importantly, it has a hidden effect in the next fight for these nation missions, where it protects you from a demon's doom attack. And if you're not wearing this when the demon does its doom attack, you'll die. And honestly, I'm not sure if the thing's doom attack will kill our trusts or not. So the next fight might actually be kind of hard. I mean, but for now, let's go ahead and go back to the Baileys. Because we actually don't go back to Bastok for these next missions. We actually just need to go back to the Baileys from the keep. But then, of course, we go back into the keep. And the final Bastok Nation missions are going to take place in Small Keep and the Throne Room. So, it's going to be kind of interesting. But also kind of not. And, yeah. So, see what happens. Though, we're already, again, at like an hour and a half, so... all I'm going to do now is, get the next cutscenes. And then draw this to a close. And we'll have to finish it next time, which I probably won't be able to record again for until, I don't know, a few nights from now or something. Work's about to be kicking my ass, so. What can you do? You need to work to live, so. Honestly, I think it's kind of crazy that all of the Mithril Musketeers actually succeeded in getting into Castles of All, and a Hydra Corps unit did as well, and like, we're not gonna like make any sort of clandestine attempt to kill the Shadow Lord or anything. Like, I don't know, like that's kind of... you'd figure we'd at least make an effort. I mean, we are here and all. Filling up like crazy. Okay, okay. No. Do something about that, maybe. Yeah, Zayd's my homie. Okay, let's use a rice dumpling just for a little extra accuracy and also to get rid of these. Like, it's really not that bad of a food at 75, especially for a job like Red Mage that isn't gonna cap attack anyway on most of the better foods. I'm not saying they don't give more attack or stats, it's just, it's like, eh. Hell, I would have killed if Ramses would have even been willing to use food as cheap and plentiful as rice dumplings. That man was just like, nah, bro, I don't need to use food. It's a waste of money. Unless it's like, he would use food for storyline fights or for things that had like a significant spawn condition. Like, you know, we just worked for like a week to be able to spawn it, so we might as well use food. But like the amount he was willing to not use food was ridiculous to me. I was just like, dude, I use food for everything. I use food in EXP. I use food in, you know, everything. How have you made it? How have you not been kicked out of parties for not using food and stuff? Man, I just threw away gargoyle shanks and shit. Come on now. Yeah, dude. If they come out with an updated version of trusts at any point, they really need to buff up the Volker trust. Maybe he's better at higher levels. I don't know. Some trusts are like that. Some trusts get access to some really good stuff at higher levels, but only at higher levels. It might take us so long to get back to the fucking Baileys, we might not get the cutscenes I want to get. We'll see. We'll see. The reason I want to get through these next two cutscenes instead of just cutting it off is because there's like a condition. See, the next mission isn't just like get cutscenes, go to the throne room and do the final fight. It's get cutscenes, and then go fight that super gargoyle I was talking about. But in order to spawn the super gargoyle I was talking about, you have to kill the 4 imps that surround the teleporter. That first teleporter that's in the sequence teleporters. And you have to kill them all at the same time, specifically after you get another cutscene that is beyond the first teleporter. Actually, I guess it's you gotta go through the teleporter gauntlet again. So, Calmwind, thank the goddess you're safe. If you can make any sense of what happened back in that chamber, you would better head on your shoulders than I. It looked like the demon that was possessing Clara came out and tried to kill us, and then Clara saved us. I don't know why they're going over the what just happened, but Volker, Calmwind, you've done well, but it's time you return to Bastok. From here I go in search of the truth, alone. What? Have you taken leave of your senses, Zaid? The danger is too great, and the matter a personal one. You need not involve yourselves any further. Preposterous! Are we not Mithril Musketeers? We vowed that any danger we would face together. Leave me be, I said. Zaid, there's something you haven't told us, isn't there? Whatever burden it is you bear, why not share it? Calmwind and I have journeyed with you this far. Will you truly forsake our fellowship now? Are we not comrades? Calmwind, you have fought at our side through many a battle. Time after time you have come to our aid. Now I ask you, why? What is it that drives you to make the sacrifice you do, with no promise of reward? To discover the truth. I see. To come this far without faltering in your step, your dedication to seeking the truth must be strong indeed. There's a strength, a passion in your words I am reminded of. Very well, I shall share with you the events of that day. It was some 6 years ago. Sent to a mindless rage by the loss of my comrades in the 13th Brigade, I had transformed into little more than a wanton killing machine. Vengeance. Only through vengeance could the pride of my fallen Galcan brothers be restored. And yet, as Hume after Hume drew their last breath at my hands, somewhere along the way, I realized I had lost myself. Galcan pride, loyalty to my comrades, these were but convenient excuses for pure, unadulterated bloodlust. I will not lie to you, friends. By that time, Darksteel Hurricane knew not for what end he wielded his grisly blade. Having lost everything I once stood for, doubt and panic seized my heart. Where could I go? Who could I turn to? Half in a daze, I wandered aimlessly across these bleak lands. It was there that I met him. Marquis Amon. I knew it was only a matter of time, Warcloud. Or shall I call you Zaid? I do so hate to stand on formalities with a brother in arms. Not very social today, are we? Or has the beast lived in the wild so long that he no longer speaks the mortal tongue? You disappoint me, Zaid. What has your rage gone? Have you soon forgotten your vow of vengeance against the wretched Humes who consigned your comrades to their doom? Yes, you are disillusioned with yourself. You could never have foreseen the anger and hatred that fueled you would fade so quickly. But it matters little. In the end, you are not but a puppet on this grand stage, one that has already performed his role quite admirably. Oh, wretched child of Altana, this world holds nothing more for you. Your path from here is the path of darkness. Swear allegiance to the Shadow Lord, and you will know power beyond your wildest dreams and most terrible nightmares. Leave him be, fiend. A woman? Begone, peon, this does not concern you. I am Captain Clara Bester of the Republic's Bastocks, the Mithril Musketeers, and I have come to bring this man to justice. You may address me as His Excellency, the Marquis Amon, and then you may take your leave. I think not, monster. Marquis Amon, so you're the one who lured the brave soldiers of the 13th to their destruction, deceiving their sole survivor and twisting his heart for your own nefarious ends. You're every bit the coward I expected, Your Excellency. Ho-ho! The mortal is sharp of mind and tongue. A worthier foe than we gave her credit for. All the more satisfying it will be to crush you. Enough, I came from my countrymen, not your empty bluster. The peasant woman would dare give orders to nobility? Perhaps she is not nearly as wise as we gave her credit for. I have neither the time nor interest to entertain you any further. Stand aside and be silent as befits your station. What the? The flames of the underworld. I suggest you keep a wide berth if you care to prolong your worthless life. Turn to your senses, Zaid. You cannot join this monster. This woman cares nothing for you. She seeks only to see a noose tied around your neck. Pay no heed to her deceitful words. Listen to me. It isn't too late to redeem yourself. You need not torture yourself any longer. The Hume speaks in lies and platitude, as do all her kind. Place your trust in her, and she will repay you with betrayal in a heartbeat. You know this all too well, don't you, Zaid? Come with me to a world where power, and only power, rules. It is clear where you belong. Open your eyes, Zaid. Remember who you once were. Remember those who believed in you. Oh, he's freaking out. Do not be deceived. The man you once were is lost forever. You are a brutal killer and nothing more. Nobody cares for you. Nobody believes in you, and so it will be for the rest of your miserable life. He lies. And I shall prove it to you. So quick to throw your life away, woman? Ha 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 ha! Trust me, trust yourself, take my hand! Take my hand, Zaid! Fools, you will not escape so easily. Oh, it's like controlling ball. A fragment of it got into her. Curses. Thank you. I am fine. I thought we were finished for certain. You have my gratitude. Now, Zaid, I return to the Republic, and you shall come with me. I hereby place you under my personal protection. The crimes you've committed are heinous. Were I to arrest you here, you would see the headsman's block before the week is through. But I have no intention of granting you the sweet release of death. No, Zaid, you will live. You will face your countrymen, your former comrades, and think long and hard about the irreparable wounds you inflicted upon them, and upon yourself. Whether you find solace or despair at the end of your journey, that depends on you alone. This is my justice. I like Clara. She's kind of badass. I wish they'd given her a fancier sword, though. So this is the bond that you and the captain share. And light is shed on the identity of our netherworldly friend as well. Marquis Amon. 6 years ago, he sought to lure Zaid to the path of shadow. What foulness could he be plotting this time? And that gem. The captain was caught in its unholy radiance. Could this be how she fell under the monster's spell? In any event, we won't be finding our answers here. Come, Calmwind, Zaid, we must return to that chamber. Whatever secrets are to be had, they will await us there. Alrighty then. Well, We're basically at 2 hours, so I'm going to stop there. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and have a great day. And next time we will finish Bastok Nation missions, assuming we're actually strong enough to beat them. So, please look forward to it.